Hello everyone and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy 16 Part 60. I'm your host Twisted Games, and in the last episode we were about to leave to make sure to fight Ultima on that big crystal he developed, and then realized, hey, there's 100 side quests that popped up. As you can see, he has one of Parkerties. There's 3 here, there's 2 more here, there were 3 in the last one I did, and there's actually 3 more on the outside of the hideaway. So isn't that great? So, but you guys do enjoy this episode, give it a like, comment, subscribe, channel more content. Now we're talking about Hippocrates because it's about Dion.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor.
Oh, really?
This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him, and I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
I'll find a wyvern's tail. Interesting. So we're gonna do, we're gonna make our way over here. Now there's also a hunt that opened up in Garnick. Now, if you know, Garnick was where we were just with Vivian's psych was fighting in that book. I'm not doing these guys right now. Like, I know, but there's 2 further away. I just want to get those information from that regardless. Like I said, Vivian wanted a book in Garnick, and the executors wanted it, and we beat those guys up. And they're like, okay, you can keep it. Well, okay. That's right above us. Okay. Those kids from earlier. Hey, what's up?
You have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Mididol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
Oh.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
Cloud.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stonear.
Oh no.
It's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
Don't worry about Mid
Why
myself.
don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Aiming high. Okay, before I go to Mid, right? And she's down and sad. What's up? Someone's up here I need to talk to. Is that Cole?
I will not let them be forgotten.
No, Harmon.
Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you.
Yeah, your first time
My
I've seen
name is
you.
Herman. I've been with the Curse Breakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash.
Wait, what?
Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory.
Oh, that area.
I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names, but they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry.
What was this?
So
We
that
both.
my brothers and sisters.
Why about we
might
both go
live on.
together? No, I'll go instead.
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Badbach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
I already know it's
In
over
the
for that.
woods, hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Litany of Errors is called. Nice. Now let's talk to Mid. I know what that is. I visited that a few episodes ago before I went to Drake's Spine. So I know what that is. So let's talk to Mid, who's very sad about something.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along!
What?
If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it.
No, Mid.
First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
Oh, wow.
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
So, I gotta go over here. Yes. I love doing this. I love doing stuff for Mid. You, Ronan.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
Yes.
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza. Or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
So, what we're gonna do now, get information. We're gonna make to elude. What's this one? Ah. Wyvern's tail. So this one, yeah, since we're all over here. There's literally, I cannot believe there's not a single person in this whole area, but here we are. We're gonna go ahead and find this Wyvern's tail, go to the conservatory, and also do the what's it called? Oh.
Good girl.
Come on, please run through here. And then conservatory, do the hunt and Garnick. And then do the aiming high. Oh, I hate doing this area. Area's ass. Oh, get away from me. You get away from me too.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Make sure that Let's just kill. Let's use all of it at one time here. Let's do this. Yes. Yes. Do this. Wyvern Steel.
Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Okay, so now go over to garage. I don't know that hunt. I'll be a slight disadvantage to begin with, but I will. Okay, so Garnick's right here, so
Faster.
let's go Garnick. And then make my way across. Nope. Do not care. I will continuously not care about these groups. I'm 8 levels ahead of these guys.
Going to fight.
Nope, get away from me. Literally get away from me.
I can walk from here.
Okay, so I'm gonna save here just so I don't do anything stupid in this fight in particular. There it is. I'm not lying, that actually looks pretty cool. Gizamalik.
Harmon's madness lives on.
Let's do that one over. Do that one. There you go. Do this. There we go. Frame rate droppage. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's do this one. There we go. There we go. I don't use my stuff currently. Nice, Judgment Bolt killed it. Victoria Mark slain. That's like I wanted. How did I?
Rest in peace.
Now let's. No, okay, I'm not there. Out of there. Here we go.
Let's go.
So got that was easy. Simple things to do. Now, let's make the way over here. It is no. Run away. No, we're not doing this. Tell me right now. Do not care.
That'll do, girl.
I know I tried doing something in here earlier. I remember.
Hopefully the registry's still here.
See, read. Conditioning schedule. Exercise because of Prince Jar Vernon's live combat. That's not it.
Conditioning.
While the conservatory will hereby incorporates this institution wherein juvenile bearers are to be granted opportunity to give themselves in service to the state soldiers. Trains coming to Crystal's curse and otherwise perishing are to be disposed of which all hates. Graveyards are going reserved for the uncursed bearers disposed within bounds punishment with death.
Disposed of. I wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place.
When Eldar was among children, turned to stone by bro training I subject them to. I not so as much. Her sincerely her own authorities as babe. We within the military confirmed it was her. I had been torturing my own flesh and blood. This year every day, telling one of my children smiled at me in the host receiving a few scraps from my table. She smiled and smiled she inherited from her mother. My God killed for giving birth to a bear. The ghosts didn't come back to haunt me. That my daughters, my wives, all of them, all the children, has many died in my hands. Bear guilt no longer. So I decided tomorrow I too must die. It will be the last order I give those poor wretches, the last torment I subjected to them. Command them to tear me limb from limb and tear my cursed corpse beneath the white tree whose crooked hands reaches guidance in supplication. May my shame, my curse, shall be reneged as those I have wronged.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
So when I was over here, there was like two people. I killed both of them. So let's see. The potion. Fort White Tree, which is right here.
This must be the place.
Let's back this area. He didn't realize his daughter was part of him, and his daughter died.
Could he really be
So,
buried here?
so he told the bears to kill him.
There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Oh, yep.
So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. Where is the architect of all this misery?
Oh, Kashix.
It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed.
There we go. There we go. Let's just do this right now. Nope. Fuck you, buddy. Now you die.
I'm done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman.
Okay, cool. That's done. So needed to over here get the oil for Odile docks, and then I'll get to the other one. It's just it's around here. It says, there you are. There's one.
After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Second one.
This should be enough.
Okay, got two there. And then aiming high. So this is Drazov. So where is this thing at for me to grab? Oh, there's stuff over. I guess there's a new shop over here. There's something new for me to buy.
Would you like to see my wares?
Defender, already have that. Probably that's probably a new thing, but my thing's better. I already have that. 85K? Sure.
Thank you.
No, I have lots of money. Okay, cool.
Certainly.
I had a lot of money. I had a lot of money.
Anything else you don't want? I'll take it off your hands.
Okay.
Live safely now.
But she had some good stuff. There's Korova.
Come on. Run like the wind.
So I'm gonna go all the way over here. See, these guys are just not worth it for me to fight.
Carava, if you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide?
I don't know, this marked spot right here. Here we go.
It looks like we found him.
There you go. Let's do this right now again. I can't tell. There you go there. Boom, I win. Bam. I went to a shell, a key item.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Yep. And I'll return these other two side quests. New missive have been delivered to Clive. Just don't tell me. Okay. I was gonna say, do not tell me there's another side quest and a stupid missive. Well, I bought a new song, so why in hard? There you go. Hippocrates.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
There you go. Take this.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Let's fetch Dion. Right? Why not? Oh, as Dion hates him.
Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No, it's not.
No. Only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Hippocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself and to him how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Will do, Dion.
Me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? Color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him.
She's a bitch.
For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Nice, quest completed. That's a nice ending to this one. Telltale. Next 600 more. So cool. Bahamut's Mercy. Reduce Giga Flame. Go down by 6 seconds. Holy crap, that's actually a good item. Okay, so since that's done, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta turn these two side quests in. So do aiming high. Not aiming high first. Registry. Do the registry to Herman. And then do mids last. And then I'll go back to my chamber, get everything else, and then that will conclude today's episode. For the most part, you know. Let's see. All the way to the top 4. Come on, Herman. Let's do this.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid.
I did.
Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did.
Yes.
Come on. Take this, buddy.
If I may. The bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces, like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity. Were it not for you. Thank you.
Yes, was completed. Oh, I got ability points. I got 1,000 ability points for that one. Present Eyes Mesmerize. Reduces cooldown time. You know, it already has a good cooldown time as it is. It's like the fastest cooldown time of all of them. So, I'm not surprised that's even a thing. Anyways, go down here.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Well, I am
Tell
trying to save the
me
world.
This is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0
Yeah, out here.
and a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Oh, good job.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would they... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
I gotta find those kids. Find those kids. Find those kids. Where is that gear? Little fuckers.
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Oh, you
Since you
kept
met
it.
him, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it!
Yay, you guys did something good. Good job.
Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Good. That's good they found that they kept it. So throwing it away. I probably would have thrown it away. Hey, Mid.
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own, but with the right cog in the right place, well, you just wait and see.
Okay, so what's she doing? No,
That should do
a
it.
cutscene. Surprising.
Here goes nothing.
She uses wind as a way to fly. No.
Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. First time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge.
What?
I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it isn't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Yeah, it's for you.
Since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug.
What?
Like that one, yeah.
Right.
That wasn't really happening ending. Like, she's just going to just throw over a mention that we worked half the game for.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it isn't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Was completed. She aimed high and she fell. On her ship. Right in the chambers. Like I said, like that was kind of underwhelming. And there, she cut those engines. Yeah, I get what she doesn't want to use it for war or anything, but if you're hiding it, you're using it for war. They're gonna use it for war, regardless. That makes no sense. What just happened?
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Yeah, well, Genji gloves. And 2850.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
And then let's go back to my chamber, right? And read the missive and read the items on the wall before I go ahead and talk to these other people for more side quests, because the game, for some random reason, just gave us a bunch of side quests right now. like a lot of side quests. So here's a message right here. 2. Truny and Holgan. Holgan from Vivian. Clive, it occurs to me that a single word of thanks does not nearly suffice to express my gratitude for uniting me with from a distance. The tale made me who I am today, and yet I thought I should never set eyes upon it again. Those who took it from me had forever robbed me of a part of myself. Now I am whole again thanks to you. I regret that I can only fill in the gaps in your knowledge, and not the holes in your soul, for which reason I shall ever be in your debt, Vivian. Truany from our Uncle Byron. Bringing together 3 men from differing backgrounds was not to be without some difficulty. However, some together we did. For better Valicia, the journey was but a first step. A longer, more bitter journey awaits us all. One that will almost certainly end in hardship. Yet, what matters most is not the destination, but what we can learn from one another on the road there. You have paved the road for us with your courage, Clive. Now we must have the courage to walk it. Your loving uncle. And then, come a wall of memories. Model airship. Amid dangerous dream of flight, immortalized in miniature, though experience and failure, it has allowed Clive to keep hold of the model so that once her renown has grown, he might sell the piece for an extraordinary amount of gil. This one here, Stoll's quill. Oarsman Hippocrates' best loved writing implement, whose ink has penned many a learned tome. It is said that the long quills of Stoll's can be with the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. Horse just waiting to pour it out onto the page so it should. The day comes that Clive puts down his sword and picks up a pen, he shall not find his one and only insurmountable enemy in a writer's block. Those only 2 we have there. Like I said, we're going to go back over here and put myself in position to receive more side quests in the next episode. We have 3 here and 3 more in the outer world outside of here. This one is Joshua has a side quest for me. Holy shit. Anyways, like I said, see, there's here in Tabor, and then this one right here, this little boar, and this right here is Isabel. So, like I said, we're going to go ahead and save this one. And I thank you to everyone who decided to watch this episode. Like I said, be patient with the side questing. I know there's a lot of side quests to do, so I'm trying to do my best to get them all done before we do the main mission. I don't know why the game all of a sudden throws 100 side quests here right now, just hundreds of them. But like I said, thank you guys for enjoying this episode, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.